What is up, pimps? Alright, today I'm going to be teaching you how to get to Arena 4. Now, there's many ways you can do this, alright? And I'm going to be telling you just a very brief way to do this. Third one. I use something like this to get to Arena 4. I like to use the Barbarians as soon as I got those. So obviously you don't have the minion horde until you get to Arena 4, but what I like to use is, I got lucky and I got the Prince. Now, the Prince is very good at taking damage and it likes to eat a lot of damage, so that's good. And I use all of these. I use the Goblins, the Archers, and then I use those to like distract. And I guess instead of the minions, what I would use otherwise is I'd have either skeletons down here, or I would have another like troop like the witch or something else. But basically what I would use is I would use like 4 or 5 cards that are low cost, that you can spam out to like defend your troops, or you can spam out to help your card that eats a lot of damage. And then I would have one or two cards that are the damage cards, where they eat a lot but they do a lot of damage, say like the Giant or the Prince. And generally those can be like, send them to one side. So basically what you can do is send your troops to one side and then send your Prince to a different side. So this is basically the deck that I used to get up to Arena 4. I'm not there anymore because once you get to Arena 4 you literally get but I'll show you this deck that I just made right here, deck 2. Say if you have like a deck where you have a Goblin Hut and let's see. Yeah. You get a Goblin Hut, a Skeleton Hut, and a Barbarian Hut like this. Goblin, Skeleton, Barbarian. That shit will do damage. I mean, the thing is that if they have Valkyries or like Bombers, obviously it's hard, but what you can do with these troops is just put them down to one side and work on the other side, because it's basically doing work. So I'm going to show you some replays that I had with some kid in this clan that I had, showing you the first strategy that I used to beat him. And obviously his cards, it's a pretty good deck. Like level 3 P.E.K.K.A, level 2 Barrel Goblins, level 2 Baby Dragon. I mean, it's a pretty good deck. So I'll just speed this up for you real quick. Alright. This one went into like triple or not triple. So he put down his Expo. Alright, use my minion horde. That's what you want to do. You want to surround troops. You want to surround those big things with your small, low cost troops. And then since he had a baby dragon, I use my Musketeer. And what you can do, everyone should use a Musketeer, because what you can do is you can put it back by your base and let them come to you and use that Musketeer to take them out. See, that's what he did too. He put his Musketeer right down, took my stuff out. And I'll show you again, I knew he was going to get killed there, so I put my Musketeer down. Then I'm going to drop my Prince on the other side as a distraction to take out that Expo. Got that. Right? P.E.K.K.A's going to get shot down. And what you can easily do is just, this is what I do. I spam the side. See that he has barrel columns, so I lay mine down. And then he uses his arrows on me, which, like, it sucks. Like, when you have goblins and low-cost troops, like, the arrows just destroy you. But it works out because they're low-cost troops. Alright. Expo. So I see that he has a dragon coming, so I put down my Musketeer. Takes care of all the flying troops because it's double damage with my Musketeer and my tower there. And anytime they want to put down a barrel goblin, you gotta combat that, or else it's gonna do some serious damage. If you think it is or not, it will. And like, I'll show you in a bit what you can do. See, when you have a troop that eats, you can always put your Musketeer down behind it, and it will do so much damage, because even after the troops die, it still gets a couple good hits in. It can get down at least like 600 damage within 3 shots. So that was my first match, and then I'll show you the second deck where we both decided to use the same like goblin huts, barbarian huts, all that stuff. I'll show you this real quick. Alright, speed it up. Set down our huts, both sit down at the same time. See, it like evens out. So now if they had slower troops like giants or anything else, it would take care of that. And see how my musketeers in there? It shoots all of the other troops while they're there, and it doesn't take any damage because they're all focused on the little troops that are spamming them. So I put down my prince on the right side twice. That created a distraction because he's so focused on the left side. You put down the prince on the right side, creates a distraction, has to worry about both sides at one time. Kind of hard to do that. And then put down my prince again on the right side, distract him from the left. Because the left's kind of taken care of. He's getting pretty close. I was getting kind of nervous because he has a baby dragon which does area damage. But then I got him again with the left one. So basically what you want to do is there's like two types of strategies. I mean there's three. You can go like all heavy like this one. Like you could have your barbarian hut, your prince, your witch, and then like all these are very high cost troops. Like it's hard to get it out. So if someone has this strat against you, where it has a bunch of these little spamming troops, or like even this one where they can just spam troops, it's hard to do it because every time they spam you, you can't really combat it. And then you can use this one where you can spam them with your huts, where you focus on one side by putting down a hut and then spam with like a high level troop that eats damage to the other side. And then for this one, it's just all around. You got some troops, some epic troops that do a lot of damage and take care of other high level like eating troops. And then you got these little guys who just do a ton of damage and can what can I say, surround like big troops like the prince, you know, bait them. And then I always keep arrows in here. I know a lot of people don't use arrows, but at Arena 3 you definitely should keep arrows because that's when people start coming at you with frickin' skeleton hordes and all that type of crap, and this shit just takes care of it. It's like my best friend, you know what I'm saying? My best friend. Well, that's my tip for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is my new clan, Highly Lethal. If you guys want to hit it up, you know, come pimps with me. Give it a nice little like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be coming at you with more vids. Give me a like and subscribe, please. That would be very thoughtful. Thank you.